Okay, thank you.
All right.
One, two, three, four.
In twilight evenings when nighttime dragons will fly by. Da 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 da. Seconds went by and it felt like hours. We were so high we could touch the stars. These are the places that we have gone. When we're with family, we are always home. Da 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 da.
one's you, baby.
Ooh.
Strange.
Let's make sure. That's so loud. Thank you to the band Honeybees, Jessica Chait, Samina Rowan, and Charlotte Unsworth for their musical performance. Teachers and students, welcome to the last assembly for the Year 12 class of 2020. Can you please stand for the official party?
Teachers and students, welcome to the last assembly for the class of 2020.
We'd like to call upon Anna Harding and Braden O'Connor to give the acknowledgement of country.
Okay, people, that's our first glitch. On behalf of the Aboriginal people present today, and I'm not Aboriginal, but I very much appreciate being here on Bundjalung land. I would like to pay our respects collectively to elders past, present and emerging as we hold our meeting on what always was and always will be Aboriginal land. Thank you.
Please keep standing for the national anthem.
Australians, oh let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is God by sea. Our land abounds with nature's gifts of beauty, rich and worth. In history's page, let every state advance to Australia fair. In joyful straits, and let us see advanced Australia fair.
Thank you. You guys can please be seated. That's all his one time.
The school captains, which is us, will now give a speech. Okay, guys. We can't believe we're actually up here doing this speech. 6 years and we're finally here on our last day of high school ever.
But it's time to say goodbye.
It feels surreal, like these years have gone past in seconds.
Except for any classes in J Block during summer without aircon, those seem to last years in themselves. We've been together through thick and thin.
From the things that we'll remember forever, like
Learning not to plagiarize.
Boys,
the snow trip and the kettle shenanigans,
boys, again.
Owen and his Transformers obsession.
Will and his sound effects in English classes.
and Mr. Thomas's reactions.
Miss Kane's unfortunate literal trip out of the bus on the snow trip.
The bromance of the awesome foursome.
Doing nothing except gossip with teachers and picnic in the extension classes.
Shout out to the extension teachers for putting up with us all year.
Dancing on the table at Riggers Camp.
The festival level atmosphere of Kappa Nights.
The hairdressing salon we set up on the Year 11 Thunderbird camp trip.
And Sam's individual hair choice.
Learning how to navigate Microsoft Teams and Zoom calls.
And being grateful for Miss Borthwick's regimental OneNote organisation.
In a way, we were lucky. Going into isolation made us realize just how much we really appreciate each other and how good face-to-face classes really are.
And it made us recognize just how great our teachers really are.
From Frosty's daddy chats that hold some real life value.
Mr. Hot Fox for being a dad. Literally.
We're so proud of you.
Miss Davenport, the drama mama, and her acceptance of all her class's beautiful emotions.
Mrs. Bramley for her budget Scottish nonsense.
Mr. Sharp for brightening our days with his shirts.
Mrs. Lincoln for endless updates on the guinea pigs.
If you know, you know.
Mr. Che and the spontaneous music class jam sessions.
Mr. Churro, or should we say God, and his charisma.
And of course, Franny for just being Franny.
But it wouldn't be right if we didn't talk about some of the stuff we hadn't realized we'd forgotten.
Like Cody and Bella's Year 9 romance.
The hardcore parkour boys.
Salamat Pagi.
The English Miss Smith and her sudden disappearance.
Probably because of Luca Newman.
The Year 10 geography class with Miss Thompson.
You had to be there.
Maths Mrs. Smith's paper wars with Mrs. Creever.
Cutting corners in cross country.
Those little farmers' friends wars back in Year 9.
Toby and Ashley.
The peer support camp that feels just like last year.
Look at how far we've come.
And that one time Lisa got mixed up with Apollo 13 on the Thunderbird camp trip.
But for real though.
We're so proud of you guys.
This has been such a big year.
As if Year 12 hadn't been hard enough on its own, we've gone through it in a global pandemic.
We're so proud of how far we've come.
You guys are honestly such an amazing, resilient, awesome, and beautiful group of people, and we feel honored to call you our year group and friends.
We also want to say the biggest thank you to all our teachers. You guys have got us through.
You inspire us every day to be better, not only better students, but better people.
You're our mentors, our inspirations, our friends, and we want to thank you so much for everything.
And to our new principal, Mrs. Rosner, we may not have had you for a long time, but you've stepped up and done your best for our school, and in what was very difficult transitioning time, we thank you for your leadership and innovation.
And especially for getting rid of STS.
And Miss Kane, you have been the glue that kept our year together.
Your endless determination, dinosaur costumes, buzz cuts, and beautiful smile give us a reason to keep going through this challenging year.
Thank you for every single thing you have done for us. We are so grateful that you stepped up and took on this year group.
We know it hasn't been easy, but you've been there for us every step of the way, and we don't know what we'd do without you.
We love you. of course, our parents.
You are the people in the background we may not always see, but we will always know are there for us.
We thank you for supporting us over the years.
From the 12 p.m. drop-offs for excursions to hunting down permission notes that have sat in the bottom of our bag for weeks before we realised they're due the next morning.
Oops, sorry, Mum. Can you pay the $50 to the school that's due today? We'd also like to thank the parents who have taken the time and effort to be part of the P&C. We realise and appreciate all the long nights meeting together to find ways to make the school better for us kids.
We want to thank Offical High School for shaping us into the people we are today, and one last thank you to our beautiful peers.
This has been a wild ride.
And we love you all so much. And we are so excited to see the beautiful people you will blossom into and the wonderful things you will do out in the big wide world.
So,
Here's to high school and here's to the future.
Thank you guys for everything.
class of 2020,
Let's go do this life thing.
We'll now hear from Miss Rosner for the principal's address.
Thank you, Eden. And thank you, captains, for those wonderful words. I don't think you missed anyone out. I'll try it without glasses. Good morning and welcome everybody to my first graduation assembly at Alstonville High School. This is an event of celebration, of achievement, and a milestone in the lives of all of our Year 12 students. I've already paid my respects to the Bundjalung Nation and to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander members of our school community, to elders past and present, and I once again acknowledge that we meet today on what always was and always will be Aboriginal land. To our families, thank you for taking the time to attend this ceremony in a remote capacity. Your absence is felt, but your dedication to and love for your children is here in this hall with us today. It means a great deal to your children and to our staff to have parents, families, and community members who care so deeply for our students. We are all working together to create successful learners, confident and creative individuals, and active and informed citizens, respectful and respected, wherever they choose to live, whatever they choose to do. To our staff members, teaching and non-teaching, I commend your dedication and devotion to our graduating class. I know that our Year 12 students feel a strong connection to you and deeply appreciate your skills, expertise, support and friendship. They have a special bond with Nicola Kane, who has guided them with patience and care during their high school years. A special thanks to you, Nicola. This is a really momentous occasion for you. To our graduates of 2020, this is your time. The spotlight is on you. Allow yourselves a little time to bask in the glow of recognition and admiration before you turn your minds to achieving the best HSC exam results you possibly can. As a new principal this year, arriving just 6 months ago, I don't know you well. What I do know is that you are a polite, welcoming, and decent group of young people. You've obviously been well brought up. You care about the people around you, each other, and most importantly, you individually have a well-developed sense of and respect for yourselves. Whether you choose to take up work opportunities, head for higher education, carve out a future right here in Alstonville, or even travel the globe eventually, or all of these things and more, it's imperative that you work on understanding and pursuing what is right for you. It is vitally important for you to make decisions based on knowledge and confidence. You should never pass up nor miss out on opportunities because of ignorance or fear. My advice to you is to take risks, make mistakes, learn from them, embrace failure. Failure teaches us much more than success. Celebrate success. You deserve it, but not all the time. Be kind, be tolerant, be empathetic, even to those you don't particularly like. Actually, especially to those you don't particularly like. Your own happiness will flow from treating others well. Expect the unexpected. Work actively to develop your resilience. This is not the only time you're going to need it. You're going to have success, failures, triumphs, and tragedies in your life. You're going to experience sorrow, pain, and incredible joy. Sometimes all of these things within a 24-hour period. Savour the good bits and learn from the bad stuff. Your HSC year has been a challenging one. Times of great challenge also present great opportunity. I urge you to recognise and seize the opportunities that present themselves to you. I have every faith in you that you will prosper and thrive. Thank you.
Miss Kane just needs one moment to update the slideshow. So in the meantime, my name is Eden Seymour, and this is Flora. We're the captains for 2021. I don't know how long this is going to take, so I don't know. So we play a game in the meantime or something? Oh, our vice captains are Leilani Packy. Oh, do you know?
Elise Polak, James Titcombe, and Callum. You know who Callum is.
Simon says, raise your right hand. Raise your left hand. You guys are... All right, that was quick then. How you going, man? Not me.
Raise a hand if you want Eden to sing a song in the meantime.
Now about Flora. Raise your hand, Flora. Oh, we're taking requests. Anyone got any song requests? We can get Honeybee up again. Can you guys do like the intro for me? No, we can't do that. I'm gonna check on Miss.
Oh yeah, just leave me up here. Yeah, does anyone have any good jokes? Oh, here we go. Alrighty. We will now call Miss Kane, Year 12 Year Advisor, to give a final address to the Year 12 and call the final roll of Year 12.
Sorry about that. I got some very late new photos to add last night, and I just forgot to give it to Benji. So we'll see some more cute photos today from what we saw yesterday. Today is your day, the day you have all been waiting for, 13 years of education leading to this moment. Today is not the day to dwell on what could have been or what you might have experienced. You have so many experiences to celebrate, so many moments that deserve to be remembered and cherished as defining points in your life. This whole time you were making memories and shaping your future, often without even realising it. These small, seemingly insignificant memories and actions are the ones that will creep up on you when you least expect it and will hopefully make you smile. Remember the friends made, the laughter spread, the tears shared, the knowledge gained, the skills developed, and the confidence grown, as they have shaped the person you have become today. I knew two things for certain when I agreed to become your adoptive year advisor those many years ago. 1, I would probably be a blubbering mess the final days of your school chapter. 2, I would be standing in front of you all feeling so incredibly proud and privileged that I was able to witness your journey through the many obstacles of teenage life and high school. More recently, I knew another thing for certain, that I would regret ever using my Nikki Chicken Hotmail account to demonstrate task requirements to teenagers. You really have been a year group of firsts, and that is a legacy that I believe you will carry with you into your next adventures. I know I will always cherish the memories of fearing for my life while canoeing at Nimboida, and fearing for my life while attempting to ski at Perisher, and fearing for my life while wobbling very slowly along high ropes at Thunderbird Park before swimming through mud. Thank you to the students who were there to help keep me sane and alive, while pretending that I was actually helping you. An extra thank you for not laughing at me too hard when I fell out of the snow trip bus onto my face in the gravel while ironically reaching for a first aid kit. We do love irony in English. Despite my constant nagging, somehow chasing you for permission notes and payments became an enjoyable experience, one that I will be sad to leave behind. I am sure someday soon I will venture into empty... We're so close. I am sure someday soon I will venture into empty areas of the school, wondering why you've all suddenly truanted the exact same day. Only to realise that you're all enjoying life outside the gates. And this time you did not need a leave pass for a conveniently planned an appointment. I hope to see you all out in the world, passing by with a smile and a hi miss, the small gestures that I will miss catching in between classes. I look forward to hearing of your achievements in all areas of life and see you grow further into all that you can become. In the words of someone wise at a fairly important time in history, please choose your email address carefully and avoid using cute nicknames from your parents. Good luck with all that the world has to offer, and remember to offer all you can to the world. You have so much to share. Thank you. And now for our newly updated PowerPoint. I will do the final roll call for the class of 2020. If you could please collect your envelope on the way through, that would be excellent. Lara Adcock. Matthew Allen. Macy Balderson. Jake Balfour. Jake was also a Northern Rivers Zone Open Boys Football representative, North Coast Open Boys Football representative, AHS Open Boys Soccer Team, and AH Open Boys Touch Team. Ethan Barrett. Jordan Bennett, first in Sports Lifestyle Recreation, AHS Open Girls Rugby Union Team, AHS Athletics Representative, Northern Rivers Zone Athletics Representative, North Coast Athletics Representative. Thank you, students.
Owen Bensley. Tanika Bradley. Caroline Bradshaw, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Award. Avan Brugum. Toby Bridges. Eve Buchanan, first in legal studies, first in modern history, first in history extension. Thank you, students. Anita Budden. Nelson Butler. Cairo Byrne, first in economics, first in society and culture, first in industrial technology, and first in extension 2. Patrick Cashman, Year Advisor Award. Jessica Chait, first in music, first in drama, Northern Rivers Zone Open Girls Football Representative, North Coast Girls Open Football Representative, AHS Open Girls Soccer Team. And Keisha Chilcott. Thank you, students. Lily Christmas. Jai Chung. Jade Convery, first in photography, first in English studies, first in community and family studies. Lauren Cordell, who isn't here today. Sienna Cross. Mason Daly. Thank you, students. Amelia Davenport Waite. Amy Davis. Jacqueline Day. Brianna Dabari, Year Advisor Award. Cody Dabari, Year Advisor Award. And Kai Dewsbury, AHS Open Boys Soccer Team, AHS Open Boys Touch Team, Northern Rivers Zone Open Boys Touch Representative. Thank you, students. Carla Easton, Year Advisor Award.
Emma Icorn, Northern Rivers Zone Open Girls Football Representative, North Coast Open Girls Football Representative, AHS Open Girls Soccer Team. Adam Fletcher, Year Advisor Award for dedication to fundraising. Ebony Rose Forder, Year Advisor Award for dedication to fundraising. Ryan Fox. And Andrea Fuenmoir. Thank you, students. Emily Gage, who is not here today. Jessie Gallagher. Tess Gilmore, First and Extension Science, North Coast Open Girls Water Polo Representative, 17 plus years Girls Swimming Champion for 2019, AHS Open Girls Water Polo Team, AHS Open Girls Touch Team, Northern Rivers Zone Open Girls Touch Representative, AHS Open Girls Netball Team. Natasha Hadlow, Year Advisor Award. Eloise Haggett, Year Advisor Award. Owen Halpin, 17 plus years Boys Swimming Champion for 2019 and a Year Advisor Award. Tashi Hardacre, first in Physics, first in Chemistry. Thank you, students. Jessica Hayho. Kaylin Hickson, Year Advisor Award for dedication to fundraising. Michael Johns. And Caitlin Jordan, Northern Rivers Open Girls Football Representative, AHS Open Girls Soccer Team, AHS Athletics Representative, Northern Rivers Zone Athletics Representative. Thank you, students. We will now hear from the parents, Deanna and Nigel Unsworth, share an address on behalf of the parents and carers of the class of 2020.
All right, now we're actually going to skip to our little speech in reflection of you guys, which we have been preparing for 18 hours, maybe? I'm not sure. When we were given the opportunity to reflect on the class of 2020, we won't lie, we did struggle a bit. How are we going to sum up your experience at Alstonville High based on our perspectives from the outside? So we thought we'd dig up some of the dirt from the insiders, your teachers.
The class of 2020 is made up of a variety of characters and talents. We will miss the school spirit and leadership of the current school captains. What an act to follow. In hopes to maintain the bar, Charlotte, I will brush up on my baking skills, and Jess, Ian will brush up on his yoga.
We'll miss Jared Middleton and Owen Halpin and their amazing commitment to dress-up days. We'll miss Ava Parsons, fondly known as Legs, and her incredible talent in the arts, though they were more showcased on Tomo's whiteboard than in the actual art rooms.
Dove, I'm still aspiring to perfect the skill of doing my makeup on the bus just as you do. And Jai, the school leaving you will be harder than finding your keys.
Check your bag next time, mate.
Mr. Thomas describes Samina as one of the nicest passive-aggressive people in the year, and told us to mention Will and his love for the sound of mealworms at night. An inside joke, I'm guessing. Mr. Grant Frost wanted us to give a shout out to the students in his class: Fallon Morris Minor, Emily, Squilla, Adane, Masonite, Abby and her carrots, and Alani, where are you? Where are you going? Where to next?
The students of Class 2020 did Alstonville High School proud with their results in academics. Amy Davis managed to achieve a top result in English Advanced, despite the fact that she spent most of her class time shopping for formal dresses. Kyra Byrne is also to be congratulated. So intelligent, she achieved amazing marks in all of her subjects and knitted during almost every lesson.
Mr. True's advanced class also deserve high praise for passing the course, especially as most of the time they were listening to stories about Mr. True's dogs, Floyd, Frankie, and Florence. Keisha loves to argue with every teacher about absolutely anything. She must have the final word. So it could be said that poor Miss Lincoln put up with a whole class of the same attitudes in an English extension class.
Alstonville High is also home to some pretty impressive athletes. The courts will feel empty with the absence of Duncan Dakin. Thomas Parker, a star on the rugby and the soccer fields, always aiming high. He chose English Standard but would always go into the English Advanced classes and take his seat, hoping that one day they'd just let him stay. Farewelling Year 12 means Bramdog will finally get a break from her modern classes' torment of Margaret Thatcher, the milk snatcher.
On a serious note, congratulations Year 12 on getting through the whirlwind that is high school. 6 years of enchiladas, no air conditioning, listening to Mr. White praise his Jeeps, getting roasted by Franny, and running from Mr. Fox when wearing black shorts. The friendships and memories made here will last a lifetime. We wish you the best in this next exciting and terrifying chapter of your lives. On behalf of Alstonville High School, we'll miss you.
Miss Kane will now do the second half of the final roll call.
Victoria Jerd. Bella Karam, first in Business Studies. Catalina King. Jonathan King, 17 years boys cross-country champion, AHS 17 plus years boys athletics champion, AHS open boys soccer team. Will Comets, who's not here. And Ashley Larissy, first in biology, first in PDHPE, Northern Rivers Zone Open Girls Football Representative, AHS Open Girls Soccer Team. Thank you, students. Nathan Leslie, Northern Rivers Zone Open Boys Football Representative, AHS Open Boys Soccer Team, AHS Boys Tennis Team. Bonnie Lewis. Charlotte Lopez, first in Accelerated Mathematics, first in Ancient History, first in Textiles and Design, North Coast Open Girls Water Polo Representative, AHS Open Girls Water Polo Team. Keely Lowenstein, Youth Advisors Award. Dagan Mahoney, Northern Rivers Zone Open Boys Basketball Representative. Lachlan Martin. Thank you, students. Katie McCormick. Maggie McGrath. Sophie McKee, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Award. Jared Middleton. Abby Mitchell. And Shani Mitchell, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Award. Shani's not here today. Thank you, students. Fallon Morris. Michaela Nelson, North Coast Open Girls Water Polo Representative, AHS Open Girls Water Polo Team. Arjun Newman. Luca Newman, Northern Rivers Zone Open Girls Football Representative, AHS Open Girls Soccer Team, AHS Open Girls Touch Team. And Northern Rivers Zone Open Girls Touch Representative and AHS Athletics Representative. Charlie Ann Nolt, first in Standard Mathematics, first in Vet Primary Industries. Blake O'Connor, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Award. Darvo Halloran Wilson, first in Hospitality Vet. Thank you, students. Thomas Parker, North Coast Regional 16 Years Boys Rugby Union Representative, AHS Open Boys Soccer Team. Ava Parsons. Andrew Payne. Sophie Petty, first in work studies. Lara Porter, first in advanced English, first in extension 1, first in visual art. Thank you, students. Oscar Ramirez Sheen. Lisa Reinberger. Jessica Rickson. Samina Rouhani, Year Advisor Award. Diani Shannon. Ethan Smith, Year Advisor Award, Dedication to Fundraising. Thank you, students. Joshua Smith, first in Extension 1 Mathematics, first in Extension 2 Mathematics. Alicia Sudashanam. Jared Thompson. Charlotte Unsworth. Jasmine Urquhart Warren. And Samuel Van Zylen. Thank you, students. Lily Walsh, Year Advisor Award, Dedication to Fundraising, and Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Award. Alani Ware. Keely Watson. Amelia Waite. Emily Williams, first in English Standard, AHS Open Girls Soccer Team. And Shona Wright. Thank you, Year 12 class of 2020.
Okay.
Kia ora, I'm Nigel.
Hi, I'm Diana. Well, Year 12, you've made it. Well, nearly made it.
Still a little bit of the year to go, but congratulations on getting here and doing 12 years of lots of schooling, lots of highs and lows. It's been a challenging and disappointing year for you this year.
Yeah, I wouldn't say disappointing. It's been an amazing year, really. I mean, no one else has ever experienced a year like this, you know, which creates a lot of character, gives you an opportunity to look within yourself. So it's created a lot of resilience within you all, and I'm very proud of you all.
I'd like to thank a few people. Ms. Kane, for your dedication and your vision in your role as year advisor. Done a great job. And also all the other teachers that have been on this journey with this year. And to the parents for your love and support of our kids throughout their schooling.
So, who are we?
I'm Diana, the academic, so Nigel says.
And I'm Nigel, the not-so-academic. What I mean by that is, when I was at school, I really loved it, you know, but academically, I didn't do very well. And some of you guys might fall into that category. But don't worry, it's just where you are at the moment, you know. I left school and then I went and did all sorts of different jobs until I found something that really interested me. And then once I found that, then I was able to go back to TAFE and get the education that I needed to follow that field. So, yeah, get out there and just experience life.
I always knew what I wanted to be since I was about 6 or 7. And, you know, I did the hard yards and the hard work, and I got there, and I'm still that today, and I really enjoyed the journey along the way. But if I could think back and what I would tell my 18-year-old self, I'd tell her to be bolder, to take more risks, and to do those things that scare you, and to be a kinder person, to be kind to others when they really annoy you, and to be kind to yourself, especially.
Yeah, most definitely. And always remember to forgive yourself. You know, you're going to make mistakes on this journey, and that's what life is about. You know, that's how we learn. So instead of holding on to those emotions and really beating ourselves up for things that we've done, let it go and keep living the journey, you know?
So on behalf of the other parents, we wish you all the best for those things at the end of the year called exams, and for the future ahead, going out and conquering the world. But remember, enjoy the journey.
And kia kaha. Stay strong, be strong, and keep going.
Bye.
Bye.
We now have a video message from past students of Alstonville High.
What a wild year.
This year has really been something else.
I think you all deserve a huge congratulations on making it through your final year.
Congratulations to class of 2020.
Congratulations. I am so happy for all of you that you finally reached this moment of graduating year 12. If there's any advice that I would give,
Procrastination.
My experience after graduating involved moving to Newcastle to study chemical engineering at the University of Newcastle. I knew pretty much one person when I was moving down here, and it was initially very daunting. I almost decided against it and to do a gap year, but it was by far the best decision I've ever made. fast forward a bit over 3.5 years now, and I'm almost finished my 4th year of a double degree of Chemical Engineering Honours and a Bachelor of Science Chemistry major. I'm also a manager of one of the busiest nightclubs in Newcastle, the Newcastle Hotel. My best advice is to dive headfirst into life, no matter what path you take. It's heaps cliche, I know, but honestly, just make the most out of whatever you're doing. Another thing is that you have to get out there and socialise. Networking is so vital, and it's the key to moving forward through your life after graduating.
Keep working hard and persevere. Whenever life knocks you down, just get right back up and keep doing what you enjoy. When you get out of that big world, make sure you worry less, especially about the things you cannot control. And remember, everything always falls into place when you do what you love.
I'm currently here in Brisbane, smashing out my 2nd year of uni. I'm studying industrial design at QT, and I guess sort of my advice for you guys is just to go for it. Set some goals, big or small, and just don't hold back.
It would be to live presently. Don't take life too seriously. Live in the moment, have fun, smile, laugh. Yeah, it seems like yesterday I was in your position and now I'm 22 and I'm working full time. I work in early childhood, so I look after children, and it's just something that I absolutely love and adore, and I cherish it a lot, and I'm just so glad that I picked this career path, and I know that 4 years down the road for you now seems like a long time, but trust me when I say that it will come around quickly. Yeah, so just enjoy it. Really live your life, be present, live in the moment, surround yourself with people that bring out the best in you. Really try to gain life experience. Be who you are, be authentic to who you are. Stomp your foot a little bit if you need to have what you believe in recognised. Just be authentic. Just really be true to yourself. That's something that I definitely learned over the last 4 years.
One thing I will say is whatever you decide to do in the next 1 to 2 years of your life probably won't be the thing you do for the rest of your life. It's normal to not know exactly what you want to do, and if you do know exactly what you want to do, then that's great. But don't feel like you have to go to uni just because everyone else is, because for some people like myself, uni just isn't for everyone. You'll most likely do a handful of things before you find something that you really enjoy. And that's okay if it takes time. Not many people fall into their dream jobs straight after school, and to be honest, not many people are in their dream jobs right now anyway, so these next years probably won't go to plan. I didn't think I'd be where I am at today. I did a year of nursing and a year of business, and then I figured out uni just probably wasn't for me. So yeah, everything just works out in the end. Now I'm pretty much an engineer for a crane company down in Melbourne, so all I can say is meet as many new people as possible and just keep your eyes open for opportunities.
So tip number 1 is don't compare yourself with others and what others have accomplished, because this can really destroy your motivation. Like, you have to remember there's always going to be people who will be ahead of you. So don't try and compare yourself with others, and just try to focus on your own results and how you can improve them. Tip number 2 is come out of your comfort zone and don't be scared of failure, because those failures are your ladders to success. So during school, I was afraid of failure. I was afraid to get out of my comfort zone. But looking back now on those years, there was nothing to be scared about, because we're just going to keep learning from our failures. Tip number 3 is procrastination. Now, this one was quite challenging to avoid during my last year of school and during HSC. So the best advice that I would give is make a deal with yourself. So, like, for example, say, when I'm done with this, I'm going to reward myself with hanging out with friends or any hobby you might like doing, because this will motivate you a lot to get whatever you need done. And it also is a great motivation, and also it's a great reward as well to accomplish and to reward yourself. Tip number 4 is believe in yourself. I know this is so cliche and everyone says this, but it's so true. You need to do what you want. You need to dream big, because at the end of the day, it's your life and you've got to do things the way that makes you happy. If going to university is one of them, you need to believe in yourself and you need to know that you can do it, because just from seeing some of my friends and what we thought during school, it is a big world, but really anyone can accomplish anything in this big world. So please, please, please believe in yourself.
My message to you is, you are all capable. Capable to overcome, capable to adapt to change, capable of supporting yourself and those around you. You are always going to witness change. The world is forever changing. It's your decision whether you accept the change.
I believe that everyone shares the same mixed emotions on their graduation day. On one hand, you're finally finished with high school, and on the other, you're about to start one very important new chapter in your lives. You can do anything and everything. I mean, at one stage you probably thought you weren't going to be graduating high school, and yet here you are. For the most part, you'll never forget your school years. All the memories, the friendships, the adventures, all those crazy things you did that you'll probably never really understand why you even did them in the first place. But these are your best memories. This brings me to a couple of tips that might help you out as you prepare for life after school. My first tip, and probably the most relevant with everything we've experienced this year, is to be resilient, to overcome the unknowns, to overcome any and all challenges, and no matter what life throws at you, you just keep going. 2020 has been a tough year for a lot of people, to say the least, and by graduating today, you guys would have had to have overcome many unforeseen challenges, and that's just another reason you guys should feel very proud to be sitting here today. My second and last tip, in an attempt to keep this short and sharp, is one that has personally helped me along my journey, and especially after leaving high school. It sounds a little corny, but it's just to remember that we're all human, that we all make mistakes. Because I think sometimes we forget this. It's important not to fear mistakes, but to embrace them, learn from them, and move on. And trust me when I say I've definitely made my fair share of mistakes. But I don't regret one of them, because in one way or another they've shaped the person I am today. On that note, there is something I do like to remind myself of every time I think I have made a big mistake, or even just made a big fool of myself. And it's basically this. If you think you'll be laughing about it in 5 years, it's probably not something to be worried about. Variations of that phrase have helped me through many difficult times, knowing that most of the mistakes you think you make are just lessons to be learned, funny stories to be told, and memories to hold. Lastly, before I let you guys finish and continue on with your day, is to remind you that you have one life, one journey, one chance to take everything life has to offer. So make the most out of every opportunity presented to you, and don't leave anything to the last minute. Take on challenges, and know that it's better to have had a go and fail than to not have a go in fear of failure and never knowing what might have been.
If there's one piece of advice I could give you that I wish I had in Year 12, it is this. Your high school performance is not the sum total of your life as a human being. Perhaps you won't get the ATAR you wanted, or you may flunk an exam that you hoped you would really nail. It doesn't matter. You'll be very surprised to see how quickly these things fade from your memory once you leave. Because it's the bad parts that you forget, but it's the good parts. The memories you created, the relationships you forged, the teachers that left a huge impression on your adolescent life. Those are the parts that stay with you forever. So don't punish yourself for your performance here. You've all done an incredible job, and there are now so many parts available to you, and a world of infinite possibility waiting just outside your doorstep. All that is left for you to do is to step outside and seize it. To quote the novelist John Steinbeck from his novel East of Eden, now that you do not have to be perfect, you can be good. And I think being good is a far nobler goal.
I'd like to quickly say thank you to all the teaching and support staff, including the office and canteen staff, as well as any other school members who might have contributed to the success of today. And extend this thank you to Miss Kane for the opportunity to speak today.
So I wish the class of 2020 all the best for the years to come, and good luck and study hard on that HSC.
Congratulations on finishing Year 12, guys, and good luck on all your future endeavours.
Congratulations. The last 2 years of high school take a lot of hard work and dedication, and they're very time consuming, so well done.
Good luck with your HSC and all the best after high school.
So congratulations on finishing, and best of luck for your future endeavours.
It is with great pleasure that I personally congratulate Offical High School's graduating class of 2020. What an achievement.
We will now announce the Year 12 Special Awards and the Ducks of Year 12 2020. So when your name is called, if it is called, can you just come up the front stairs and Miss Rosner will give you your award. These are special faculty awards, so Senior Visual Arts Award, Lara Porter and Charlotte Lopez. Ballina Players Drama Award, Maggie McGrath. Chris Terrell Memorial Integrity Award, Ivan Burgum. Lydia Fleming Griffith Garrett's Extension 2 Writing Award, Cairo Byrne. Thank you, students. John Kirsch Memorial Mathematics Award, Joshua Smith. Vera Kirsch Memorial Textiles Award, Dava Halloran Wilson. HNT Gordon Award for First in Industrial Technology, Cairo Byrne. Thank you, students. The Joan Cordenley Memorial School Service Award, Jessica Chait. Austinville High School All-Rounder Caltex All-Rounder Award, Dakin Mahoney. Anthony Barling Memorial Quiet Achievers Award, Nelson Butler. Carla Sawtell Memorial Positive Contribution Award, Alicia Sudashanam. Long Tan Australian Defence Forces Leadership Award, Lisa Reinberger. School Citizenship Award, Toby Bridges. Thank you, students. The Dot Davis Award, Eve Buchanan. School Service Award, SRC, Charlotte Unsworth. And for special contribution to school sport award are the following students: Tess Gilmore, Luca Newman, Emma Icon, Kai Dewsbury, Jake Balfour, Nathan Leslie, Tom Parker, and Jonathan King. We also have a SCU Head Start Award for the Australian Legal System for Jacqueline Day. Thank you, students. Now I will announce our high achievers for 2020 and then the ducks of Year 12. Jessica Chait. Cairo Byrne. Jade Convery. Tess Gilmore. Lara Porter. Joshua Smith. Eve Buchanan. Tashi Hardacre. And Samuel Van Zylen. Thank you, students. Our ducks for Year 12, 2020 is Charlotte Lopez.
So we now have a video from Year 12.
You ate the whole bag. Oh my god, so in here real quick. Stop it! Do not shake your head.
So I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've actually been informed to quickly interrupt Miss Kane because we have a surprise for you. Here we are.
Okay. Here, can everyone hear me? Yep. Okay, so this has been a hell of a year. It really has, and it's really easy to categorize it into just a list of worsts because everything that seems like everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. But I think I'd like to present something to the best, and to the woman who always saw the best of us even when we were at our worst.
Oh my God. That's so big. Yeah. Thank you so much. I don't know if I'm supposed to do something. Thank you very much. I was just holding on then and I thought I'd make it, and now I'm not going to make it without crying. Okay. I'd like to officially close our assembly, but in a minute we'll be leaving the hall for the second last time because I need you to come back and leave your mark on the school and sign our book. So just leave all of your documents on your seats, and you can grab your pen when we come back in a minute and you can sign the book up the back for me. So, in a minute, we will make our way down to the basketball court and we will get one last photo of me crying with you all. Okay, cue music, please.